Paul on the loose in Krakow.
First day leaving the apartment in Tawalawa Street in Krakow. Just kind of show you what it looks like walking down the stairs and out the door. Kind of a cool place. Let's go find some coffee here.
Waterfall courtyard.
And post boxes and door to the outside world. Bit damp out here. Didn't quite check that out. Krakow's my jumping off point for an adventure in the Carpathian Mountains. Also a bit of a pandemic adventure. Cars rattling up and down the street. In the middle of one of lesser known market or squares. Get a little coffee at Charlotte. Not a bad little place. A little bit more on the touristy side, but enjoyable. Good coffee. There's the Cathedral of St. Mary. Coming on to the main market square, which is kind of like the center of old Krakow Stowry East. And also kind of one of the highlights, kind of one of those famous things is that market square. Apparently all of Krakow was destroyed when Attila the Hun or Huns came in and razed the town, and the Polish Slavic people rebuilt Krakow even more beautiful. And contrary to German architectural style, they made everything kind of organic in nature. So things are not exactly perpendicular to each other, which is kind of cool. Still early, still before 8. Things are just starting to happen here, and the restaurants are really not yet opened up yet. Kind of a wet day here. Not too wet though. One of the famous towers in Krakow. Go check out the significance of that. I remember it's part of the Civic Center. See all the market stalls. Cool. Really cool to be here. Yeah. Beautiful town. City. There. Just has so much character, so much history to it. It's just amazing. Let's take a peek into the actual market hall. See if it's even open. Yeah, the hall's open, and then the market's open. Cheaper accommodations somewhere. Here's the main market square. And St. Mary's Cathedral again. Cool to see bike riders around. Let's see what this little church is about. I remember seeing something about it before. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, should know that one. Alright. Church of Wojciech. Have to find out more history on that. I'm going to walk down the street to the Kazimierz district. Let's go down a small street here. Cool. Coming up to the Castle Square. Let some go away. King here built a lot of his city and his castle with a wealth of salt. The famous salt mines of statue in honor of John Paul II, Pope. First Polish Pope. There's the castle from the river view, the ramparts for the castle, and you get to see beautiful Vistula River, which is really important in Poland. And a little bit on the other side of the river, you see the somewhat newer portions of Krakow. Obviously, they have entertainment facility down there, like a Ferris wheel and all that. There we get to see what socialist architecture looks like in Nowa Huta in Krakow, Poland. Very curious to see how that works out. Very standardized building format. Apparently there was a big cost to pay for this socialist experiment. They had to tear down a small village. They had to get a lot of labor, which was available actually after the war. It got built, but a lot of sacrifices were made to build it. Nice wide streets, so giving everybody equal opportunity to get space outside. Uniform buildings, uniform apartments, but some open space for everybody to enjoy. Food trucks are something new to Krakow, helping out to entrepreneurs and something fun for residents. This pizza shop. Of course, burgers. another look at Nowa Huta. Mais c'est possible?
Parler quelque chose en français, oui.
Yeah, oui, oui.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Yarek, je suis le guide dans ce musée de l'action armée. C'est le plus vieux musée de cette partie de Cracovie. Il a été fondé par des combattants de la Deuxième Guerre mondiale qui, après la guerre, sont venus ici pour construire la nouvelle ville et vivre ici. Je vous invite à visiter notre musée.
Merci. This is the Museum of Combatants, the Museum of Resistance in Krakow, Huta, Nowa Huta area. And it shows a bunch of the heroes of Poland and also a lot of the artifacts collected over the years of resistance against Germany as well as others. Yeah, you see a lot of the stuff about concentration camps, some of the pilots' uniforms, some of the weapons used, reenactments in sculpture. Supposed to have 3,000 artifacts here. It's pretty exciting, actually. It's not a highly funded project, but it's a project that has been kept over the years since 1963, I believe. A babushka uniform. Some of the mortars, tools, lots of uniforms. We don't have time. They're closing soon, so I just really have to kind of run through here. You see the changed boundaries of Poland. This is where they were from 1918 through 1923. That's actually the time before when Grandpa Romuald fought the Russians. Actually, this is that time frame where they were stretching their boundaries back to where they had been in the history of Poland. Some of the dividing up of Poland, 1939, when Germans invaded. Soviets complied with that. A map of the some of the fierce battles that were fought in the war. Joseph Pilsudski is here, although he didn't fight in World War II. He was an important leader in World War I. Saved Poland at that time. Here's your typical European underpass with shops lining the side of it. People cooking. People buying breakfast. Cool stuff. You can shop while you walk.